friends, my name is Chloe Taylor, creator of kozykale. Today we are doing a yes, no, pick a card. So before we jump into the video, I do want to let you guys know that tomorrow it is Black Friday in the US and I am doing a big sale on all of my tarot card and natal chart readings. So if you guys want to get those, please go to my Discord. The link is down below. I would love to read for you. I'm taking an unlimited amount of readings, so they will be available as long as a payment is processed. You can put yourself in the queue for it. I will do that. So feel free. It's one day only. This is the lowest pricing I will ever have until next Black Friday. So if you've been thinking about getting a reading, now is the time to do so. So link to my Discord down below, and let's go ahead and get into the video. So if you have a yes or a no question, this is the place to be. I want you guys to focus on that question, and if you have multiple questions, feel free to come back to the beginning of the video and do one for the second question or third question. But basically you're going to focus on the question at hand. It has to have a yes or a no answer, and then pick a pile, whether by pausing the video and meditating on the cards, or you can also look at the timestamps if the numbers call out to you. There are so many ways to choose. It's up to you. This is going to be pile number 1. This is pile number 2, pile number 3, 4, and 5. So once you have selected, go ahead and head to the timestamp for that pile and see what the answer is. All right, for you, my pile number 1s, I'm actually feeling like right off the bat, this is a no. I say that because we do have a reversed Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands is somebody who usually plans really meticulously for the future. And I actually feel like this is a no because you have lacked to plan something. I also see this as a no because we have a reversed King of Wands. We have the Justice card coming out. And then we also have a reversed Ace of Wands. So a lot of reversed wands here. I'm feeling like maybe there was an opportunity or something in the creative field for some of you guys that is not going to be working out for you. You're not going to be receiving an invitation. You're not going to be receiving that opportunity that could have come your way had you planned a little bit more strategically for it. The King of Wands, I feel like you are somebody who potentially is a really big visionary, but this was something that was just really a lack of foresight for you that is getting you in the situation. However, something I want to note is we do have Justice here, and Justice is the card of balance. So, and I mean, look at it. We literally have a balance scale pictured here specifically in this deck. And I feel like with Justice here being this card of balance, I do feel like things will rebalance and you may get a chance to go after this thing again. If this is something that you really truly desire and you feel like your heart's desire is not being met, I feel like there is a chance that the energy could just need to rebalance and you can try again at a later date. But for the time being, no, especially with a reversed Ace of Wands. Aces always talk about gifts from the universe or opportunities, and this was definitely a missed opportunity. So maybe better luck next time, pile number 1s. All right, if you guys chose pile number 2, I mean, if you didn't choose pile number 1, I don't know why I'm saying also, but I feel like this is a no. We have the Queen. Actually, let's talk about that Queen of Swords first. So the Queen of Swords reversed, she can be a little bit of a loose-lipped cannon. So I feel like this is a no because there is a lack of... A lot of times it can be a lack of boundary and a lack of mental clarity on the thing that you are seeking after. There's just something that is not really good in this for you, whatever it is. The Queen of Swords, unfortunately, especially in a reverse position, is often referred in the tarot as the bitch card. I'm not calling you guys bitches by no means, but part of this situation could be linked to somebody who's a little bit more of a tyrant, and it's going to cause more problems than it's worth, depending on what said thing is. Now, we also have the reversed 10 of Wands, the 7 of Swords, and we also have the Empress. So I do feel like for some of you, whatever this thing is was going to cause a lot of burden in your life. It was going to be way more burden than it was actually worth for you. And I'm thinking maybe even socially, because it's a sword card that we have here, which we're talking about the Queen of Swords, you know. So I feel like with the 10 of Wands, though, it was definitely a burden burden avoided for you. I know that so often we can only see the things that we are able to connect through the experiences that we've had in life. We're not able to actually see with our human consciousness all of the millions and millions of different outcomes towards things. And I feel like for this one, you guys actually really did dodge a bullet. I feel like, especially if those of you that are asking about relationships, I feel like this person, if it is a person, was honestly no good for you. They would have been betrayers, sneaky, backstabbing, especially those of you that are seeking relationships. This would have been a very toxic environment for you. So it's honestly a bullet dodged. And then we do have the Empress coming out on the end. So I do think for some of you, this Queen of Swords could actually resemble a mother figure in your life. This could resemble, like, maybe some of you were asking about a potential mate, and this is like your future mother-in-law. There is very high potential of that. Or maybe there's another female involved in a relationship, or male. The court cards don't always have to specify gender, but with the Empress, it usually is a more motherly like nature. And I also feel like you're being given the opportunity with this no to mother yourself and take care of yourself. So consider this one a bullet dodged, my friends. And you know, keep your head high, keep your chin up, otherwise the crown slips. All right, pile number 3. I'm seeing for you guys that I think this is actually a yes. We have the Strength card coming out in the upright position. I feel like whatever this is, it's something that you've had to work really hard for. This could be something with school. This could be a relationship and reconciliation. This could just be something as simple as something that you're wanting to purchase that you have worked really hard for. I feel like it has honestly been something that is a long time in coming for you guys, but ultimately you are going to receive it. We have the 10 of Pentacles reversed, which tells me that this is something that maybe you've put a lot of energy and even your own finances into, or it could be something, if it's an item, that is a little bit costly. Don't be afraid of that. I feel like it is going to be worth it in the end. We have the 9 of Wands, which to me, this is you guys literally going to battle for yourself one last time. This is why I said, I feel like this is something you guys have worked really, really, really hard to manifest or bring into your reality. And this is like, you need to just try one more time and you are literally going to be blessed. We also have the 6 of Cups coming out, which to me is just a really innocent, loving, beautiful card. It talks a lot about the past. So for some of you guys, this is going to be a reconciliation that you're maybe asking about. For some of you, this is going to be someone from your past resurfacing that you've been wanting to come back or wanting to have a conversation with. For some of you, this is also going to open you up to being more childlike. Like maybe life has just been really, really, really stressful and you've been trying so hard to bring this in, and you're finally going to have it, that you're going to get back into a childlike mind state. And when I say that, I don't mean like, la, 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 I'm going to act like a big kid and like be a brat. It's like seeing life with childlike eyes. Everything is wonderful and beautiful and amazing again. For some of you, you have been having such a hard time in life. Ooh, I'm gonna like cry. Sorry, I'm feeling that energy. Some of you guys have been really going through it, and I'm so sorry. Some of you guys are just going to be opening yourselves up more to life being wonderful again when it has been so hard. So yes, ultimately yes, for you guys, pile number 3, I do see whatever it is. Yes. All right, pile number 4, you guys are up. So ultimately, I feel like this is... you have the Moon card that's coming out right now, and I feel like this isn't necessarily a yes or a no. It did come out reversed, but I feel like this is more of a like not right now. I don't think it's a no forever though. It's just not right now. And I say that because, ultimately it is a no, but I feel like you guys should revisit it a little bit in the future, because we do have a 10 of Swords coming out. We have the Four of Pentacles, but then we also have the Six of Wands. And so I feel like for some of you guys, the reason this is a not right now is because there is actually still something that has to happen in order for it to become a yes. Something still has to change in your current path, because the Ten of Swords is destruction. It is a breaking down of something. It's an ending. Something has to end in order for this thing to come in. And I know this card can be very scary. It looks very scary, but what you have to remember about the Ten of Swords is there is a beautiful sunrise coming after it. It's like you let this thing end and then you're opened up to so much more. This is the main reason I think it's a not right now. We also have a Four of Pentacles coming out, which this often is the card of greed. So if those of you are asking about finances, I feel like some of you need to be working through your limiting beliefs around money and allow yourself to share more abundantly. I know that can be really, trust me, I know. Take it from somebody who truly understands. It can be very hard to share of your abundance and share of your wealth when you feel like you don't have enough to make ends meet. But you can always give something. Always, 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 even if it's just of your time. And this could actually be, there might be something that you need to actually lose that is even a material possession. In order for you to have, like, it's always our biggest blessings that come through our biggest lessons. And I also see this Six of Wands coming out. Now, the Six of Wands is two different things. For some of you, this is actually your ego getting in the way. The Six of Wands can talk a lot about pride and ego, and this is something that maybe needs to be let go of in order for this thing to come in. For some of you guys, this is also talking about a future victory. So a future yes, because the Six of Wands also talks about victory. So for some of you, it's not right now. Try again later. This is like asking the magic 8-ball, yes or no, and it being like, try me later. So I do feel like for most of you, it's a try later, and best of luck on your future path. But yeah, ultimately it is no, but try again later. All right, pile number 5. For you guys, I think ultimately it is a yes. We have the Four of Cups coming out, which normally can be a card of like boredom and apathy. But I think in this deck in particular, it has a lot more to do with enlightenment. And it has a lot more with coming to center for yourself and being a little bit more in a meditative state and being exactly where you're supposed to be and on track to receive said thing or whatever it is that you're asking about. And the reason I also feel like this is really being backed up as a yes is we also have the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups really is a wish granted card. The Nine of Cups specifically talks about not only a wish granted, but the Nine of Cups also speaks to a wish granted, as well as dreams come true, as well as manifesting something into being. So you guys, I feel like, have been working so hard on your own inner alignment that this is going to come in for you. Now, interestingly enough, we do have a Queen of Wands reversed, and we also have a Knight of Pentacles reversed. And I feel like two more things to add to this. The Queen of Wands here tells me that there isn't really anything else that you need to take action on right now. Normally we talk about taking like really inspired action on things, but because you are so in alignment and you are literally manifesting this thing into being, you are at a point where you've already done the action. You just need to wait for it to come in. You need to wait for your life to catch up with your mindset. And with the Knight of Pentacles reversed, I feel like it's actually going to come in quicker than you think, because the Knight of Pentacles upright normally talks a lot about a slow, steady progression. And I feel like here we're being shown that it's actually going to happen a little bit faster than you would think. So congrats, guys. I hope that it's a good one, or I hope that the yes you were looking for was a positive yes, and it wasn't like your thoughts have been somewhere and the thing you don't want to happen is going to happen. So that also could be a very real reality. So I guess I shouldn't say congrats. Some of you guys, it might not be a congrats. It might be consequence for what maybe some of the actions you've been taking in life. So anyways, I thank you so very much for listening. Please don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I'm at kozykale, and I will see you in another video real soon. Bye.